During Team of the Season, U7 Buy will be offering up to 12% off on coins throughout the duration of Team of the Season. If you want to get your 12% off, make sure you use code Viper at checkout. But for now, let's get into the video. What's going on, guys? Viper here and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Today, EA gave us the Champions League final showdown cards. Now, they look very, very good. I think Rodrygo is the better 92 rated version of the cards. Now, obviously, no matter what, one of these cards are going to get a +2. I hope Real Madrid win for selfish reasons. I hope Real Madrid win because I do think they are the better side. I think they've got the better history, probably. I'm just going to annoy a few people by saying that. But I don't like Liverpool. I'm a Man United fan. So we are going to review Fabinho as well. But I do think Rodrygo is the more interesting card. I'm hoping they've given him 5-star skills. The card is not cheap to do. It's going to cost you an 88 rated, an 87 rated, and an 85 rated. So it is relatively expensive, but fodder is currently on the floor. So it's not going to be as expensive as it would be 2-3 months ago, you know. Card looks brilliant. I haven't really taken a look at him too in depth. I don't know his in-games. I don't know if he's got 5-star skills or he's kept him as 4-star skills. And if you guys remember, he had a road to the final card as well. And that was actually a really, really good card. He plays really well in game. One thing about this card as well, his free kicks are brilliant. And he should have 99 curve, which means his finesse shots are going to be unreal. Let's go and have a deep dive into the card now. So we've got 97 pace with 93 dribbling. 90 shooting, 89 passing, and 77 physical with 56 defending, which isn't the worst. He's 5'9", high medium work rates, right-footed with 5-star skills. I'm glad they gave him that. And a 4-star weak foot. It'll be interesting to see what they've done to Fabinho, considering this card got a skill move upgrade. He looks really good. In terms of traits, he's got no traits that we care about. He doesn't have the outside of the foot shot, doesn't have the finesse shot. He's only got flair, which is kind of deemed useless. In terms of the attributes, this card looks unbelievable. 97 acceleration with 97 sprint speed, 96 attack position with 93 finishing, 87 shot power with 90 long shots, poor volleys at 80, but 85 penalties also, 90 vision, 89 crossing, he's got 88 free kick accuracy, which is a bit low for him, I thought, 90 short pass with 83 long pass, 96 curve, 97 agility, 96 balance, 90 reactions, 90 ball control, 95 dribbling, and 93 composure. And if you actually look at his defensive stats, he's actually got okay stand tackle. Really good heading accuracy for the height that he is at 5'9". And his jumping is really good at 91 with 98 stamina. And strength and aggression for the kind of card he is isn't that bad. You can obviously link him to Benzema if you've been lucky enough to get him. Vinicius Jr. also. Modric. There are a lot of really, really good links for this card. And in terms of chemistry style, honestly, I don't think the pace needs touching. I don't think the dribbling really needs touching either. I think the kind of card that he is, I think he'd be best suited to the cam role. So with that being said, we're going to give him a Deadeye. Now, I've already applied it. So this card then, with the Deadeye applied, turns into an absolutely ridiculous card. 99 attacking positioning. He's got 99 finishing. He's got 99 shot power of 95 long shots. Goes up to 99 vision, 99 short pass, and 99 curve. You want to try a Hawk on him? I think a Hawk would be quite good as well. I think it's very important at this stage of the game that you really do try and boost that shot power up to 99 where you can. That is what we've done here. You know, the +12 shot power. That is one of the great reasons for using the Deadeye on players like Neymar as well. Because Neymar's shot power is a bit too low by default. But this card looks absolutely brilliant. If he gets to +2 as well, you're looking at 99 pace, 95 to 96 dribbling, 92 to 93 shooting, 92 passing, and probably 80 physical, which is a massive, massive upgrade. In terms of the way we're going to play him in the team, I've had to make a few changes to the team to get it to work. We're going to play him as the cam right there, you see. And we're going to drop Avia down there. And we're going to put Perisic in there with Koke down there. And that is how we're going to set up the team in game. We've got him on stay forward. Let's get into a game of champs and see how we get on with the man. Alright, guys. Into the first game, we go with Rodrygo. Now, I'm probably going to play 2 games with him. Maybe the one if we get a good feel for him early on. But I also want to review Fabinho, you know. So we're going to get that one done as well. If you guys are enjoying the content and you want to see the Fabinho review, make sure you leave a like on the video. As I said, I'm really excited to review Rodrygo. I've got a feeling he's going to be really, really good in game. So let's get into it and see how we do perform with the man. I'm expecting him to be really, really agile, to have that kind of really sticky dribbling. Kind of like a B-Tech Vinicius Jr., really. Wow, Militao. That was not very nice, was it? There we go, Suarez. Oh, I thought he was going to keep that there. Nice from Cantona. Right, where is our man? There he is. Sprint boost, nice sprint boost on him. I can see Suarez making that insane run. Rodrygo's always going to be able to find that pass. Suarez with quite a bad touch. That's a good save from Alisson in the end. Avia's kept it in. I shouldn't have kept that in though, really. That's poor from Ashley Cole. So Rodrygo's now tracking back for us. He does feel fast. Obviously, we just did review Vinicius Jr., so make sure you check that one out. I know he's a very hard player to attain with him being, 5+ million coins. But, man, that is an absolutely incredible card. Right, here's Rodrygo. Nice from him early on. We'll go back into him as far as I can find it, which he can. Rodrygo's here. Rodrygo. What a save that was. That did look like that was going in as well, to be fair. It's a shame he's not the one that comes short at the corners, because I want him there to test out his finesse shots. Here he is, though. Here he is. Bad finesse shot early on. Okay, bad finesse shot there. I didn't green it, though. I usually do green all my finesses, so you can probably give him the benefit of the doubt there. Koke's getting to that. Really, really good tackle there. Into Rodrygo again. Sprint boost. Ball scoop. Nice play from him there. Oh, yes. Oh, it's unlucky. He does feel quite weak. I'll have to be honest there. He does feel quite weak, where someone like Vinicius just didn't. And I was expecting him to. But the thing that you're getting with this card is he turns so far. Look at that. And I've scored it. What a finish as well. That's what you're getting with this card. Fast skill moves, good left stick dribbling, and then you've got the finishing on top of it, And that's why I think it's really important that they gave him that upgrade to his skill moves to make him this viable. There it is again. Oh, unlucky. I should have greened that one as well. I'm struggling to green shots right now. And obviously the one we scored with Rodrygo just then was a yellow time. So it seems like I'm struggling a little bit to time my shootings, which is interesting. Here we are again. Oh, that's unlucky. You can see, though, how quick he performs the skill moves, and that's really, really important. That's not a foul. That is definitely not a foul. That's a good pass from him, actually. Ashley Cole, get to that, please. Well done. I don't like Ashley Cole. He's just in here for links. Right, let's see if you can find out Rodrygo. Beautiful, beautiful pass. Here's Perisic. He's got a bit of time on his hands here. Go back into Rodrygo here. I'm going to try finesse with him again. That one's green timed, but it was a good block. This guy just trying to hit on the counter, as per usual you'll find with this game. Nice from Cole there, to be fair, even though I just slated him. Perisic, Koke, into Rodrygo. He definitely is a playmaker type. Definitely. It was really, really nice on the ball. Like, really nice. That's good defending. You'll see that, you can just see, like, with certain players, their skill moves just perform quicker than others. So if you've got somebody like Cantona, I'll try and show an example with an Elastico. With Cantona. So we're doing Elastico here with Rodrygo. You see how quick he performed that? Then Cantona's one is a bit more, just a little bit slower. And that can be the difference between scoring and not scoring, So, oh man. He is really weak. He is really, really weak. And then there's a consideration there for an architect. But then you're not getting that shot power boost. And I think the shot power boost is more important than the strength boost. So they're things to take into consideration early on. Is that he feels insane on the ball, but you have to understand that he's kind of like Foden in terms of he gets barged off the ball very, very easily. Go on, Cantona. That's really nice strength. That's good defending from this man, though. Oh, well, that's not where I aim that, but fair play. Koke, Suarez, Rodrygo. Good drag back. Good Elastico. Another foul, I thought, there, but I guess that is just the problem with the card, right? Not saying he's bad by any stretch, because he isn't. His finesse shots aren't very good. He is definitely right-footed, isn't he? But yeah, he just gets bodied really, really easily. And I personally think that is a little bit of a problem at this stage of the game, because so many players have got so much strength. If you're in champs and you're against a sweaty player or somebody that's at your level, and they have the team of the season cards that everybody seems to have now, and the really, really juiced cards that are almost 99 in every stat, you're going to struggle a little bit. But then, in the same regard, he makes up with that with how good his left stick dribbling is. Look at that. That's unbelievable. It's a lovely pass out too. Rodrygo, Perisic, back into Rodrygo, bang, 2-0. Great play there. I'm really trying to show you guys what it's like to use this card, and I think it's a really, really good test so far. This guy's going to leave. Let's get into another game. Alright guys, so today's sponsor is Gamers Class. Now, if you know anything about my history within FIFA, you'll know I did used to compete on the professional circuit. Now, I used to work with Gamers Class as well, also as a coach, and this is a great platform for you to learn and become better at FIFA, whether or not you want to go and get more wins in champs, whether or not you're aspiring to become a professional FIFA player. this is the place to be to learn the most. You can get coached by Tex, Lyrics, Oli Lito, Jambu, who is an ex-retired professional player and a very good friend of mine. There's lots of opportunities for you guys to improve your game here. But not only can you improve your game by getting coached here, you can also get trading advice from 99 cent. And here is the thing, if you're trying to learn to get better at FIFA, you also want the trading advice alongside it, because you don't want to spend FIFA points on this game. There are opportunities for you guys to be able to do what the professionals do without spending money. I know it's a very hard thing to get into, so this is the best place to be. If you really want a cheap option that will allow you to get better at the game, but not only just get better at the game, learn to trade correctly and make coins that way. You know, if you get your big wins in FUT Champs, you'll make more coins. But not only that, with the trading advice they do offer, you'll be able to make more coins on top of that as well. But not only just that as well, guys, it is so easy to sign up. You just create a user and you're away. This is a great opportunity for you to learn, guys. I highly recommend you do get involved. All right, guys, so I lied. This guy isn't leaving. He's staying in the game. Fair play to him. Usually people do leave at 2-0, but this guy hasn't been too bad, you know. He's definitely not you know, a seriously sweaty player, but he's decent. Doesn't know how to do skills, though, which is interesting. Here we go, Rodrygo again. It's a nice sprint boost. He's done well to hold on to that as well. Well, not hold on to it, but... Nice. Oh, man. Hold on. Oh. Oh, I hate it when it does that over the reverse elastico there. Oh, Rodrygo, stop it. Stop it! What a goal that is. That's a McGeady cancel there into a green time finish. His finishing's really, really strong, and his shot power is definitely 99. You can feel it. Even when you're not greening them, I know the greening them turns the shot power up. That's got to be a foul. You can see how much he struggles with his strength, can't you? His strength is causing a fair big issue. Lovely pass from Kunde there. Oh, it's 4 for Rodrygo. Absolutely brilliant. We're 4-0 up. This guy's staying in the game, though. Credit to him. I do think, with a card like this, I do think his best position definitely is the cam roll or striker. I think if you're going to play him in that wide position, you're going to struggle a little bit, just due to the fact he'll get bodied by most fullbacks. But that's the end of the first half. Let's get into the second. All right, lads. Second half is kicking off. Very, very dominant first half. We really did start to get to grips with Rodrygo in the last, 15 minutes of that game. Got a great sprint boost, incredible dribbling. Good shot cancel there too. And that there is the only issue I'm having with the card, you know. It's that when you're trying to do an elastico to kind of beat a defender or a fullback or a midfielder. But quite more times than not, what will end up happening is due to his very, very low strength and his body type not helping out in that regard either, is he just gets bodied so much. And it's really, really disappointing. Good goal from him there. It's really, really disappointing to see that. And, you know, even if he gets the +2, he's not necessarily going to get that big a strength upgrade, which is going to ruin the card a little bit. Not saying it's like the absolute be-all and end-all, but it's certainly a factor in the game now. Is that going in? Oh, what a goal that is, Rodrygo. Ball roll scoop into the timed finesse. So his finesses are okay. That was on his weak foot, though, right? I do think he's right-footed, but maybe I am tripping. I should be able to remember that, but... I don't know as well, guys. If you wanted to play him on 7 chem, and you can link him to, obviously, Eder Militao if you were lucky enough to get him red. I've seen a lot of people actually getting him red. So there's another link there, and obviously you'll have to play him on 7 chemistry, but that is still a great link. If you've got Marcelo as well, that's another 7 chemistry link as well. If you want to play him as a left winger or something like that, you could definitely get a link there. You know, that's obviously a perfect link as well, so... Nice from Cantona. Going to go into Rodrygo. We want to try and spread the play a little bit with him, see what his passing's actually like. Feels very, very, very clean, though. Very clean. Oh, Perisic, you've got to be able to play that back there. That's not even a hard pass. Koke, he's done well there, but he hasn't at the same time because he A. Nice from Aurier. Suarez, Cantona. Very nice. We're going to go do a ball roll scoop there. Here's Rodrygo again. Look how good his left stick dribbling is. So, oof, that's a good bit of defending that, to be fair. Is he onside? He is. Oh, his left stick dribbling is so good, though. Obviously, if you watch the VJ review, you'll know that I do think he's the best card I've ever used on FIFA. And it was part of his left stick dribbling as well, because his left stick dribbling was absolutely ludicrous. There's Rodrygo again. He almost like he gets too much venom behind it on his finesse shots. It's really, really strange. So that might be a case of, let's try it on his weak foot again. It's something to do with his strong foot and him having too much, like getting too much like behind it, if that makes any sense. But on his weak foot, they seem to be a bit more controlled and not hit as hard. And you don't necessarily want all the finesse shots hit super duper hard. Nice from Cole there. That's a really nice pass out that. I like how deep he's dropping as well. I do quite like that. Let's send somebody on the run. Look at that left stick dribbling though, man. Oh, yes. And you can just sprint boost out of a left stick dribble with him, which is really, really clean. I am doing a bit too much of him in the midfield, but I'm just trying to get a feel for his dribbling and showcase to you guys why I do think he's got it going on, you know. Because he definitely does. He definitely does. Awful pass there from Perisic. I believe Perisic is going to get a team of the season next week as well, which I'm excited for because his fantasy card is one of my favourite midfielders on the game. Nice. Koke. Into Suarez. Into Rodrygo. Let's try and play that over the top there. It's a lovely pass from Rodrygo. Perisic. Got to score that Perisic. There's no excuse there. Into Rodrygo again. We're going to do a heel-to-heel there. Good block from Christensen. Now, I don't know why he's got Christensen, by the way, but it's been a great performance, this, from our little man, Rodrygo. Oh, I like that heel-to-heel there. Isn't that the 3-star skill heel-to-heel? I think it might be. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Cover it, cover it. Nice, Aurier. Keep it in as well. Oh, he has as well. Nice. Keep the play going. Rodrygo again. He feels so good. Oh, that is just where he's going to struggle, and you have to learn to. If you're more of like a left stick dribbler, you'll love this card. I like both, you know. I like being able to left stick dribble and to be able to hold off a defender when I need to. Unfortunately, Rodrygo can't do them things, but it doesn't make him a bad player in the slightest. It just is a bit hard for me to get used to when I'm so used to tanks all the time. You know, like Cantona's, like Suarez, like Avia even. Avia's got a lot of strength. And it's still a very meta card, by the way, if you did do him. That was nice from Rodrygo there. Is he onside? He is. That's a beautiful pass too. We could play one more there. That's got to be a pen. That's got to be a penalty. Surely, surely. I guess not. Alright. We're coming to the end of this game though, guys. And I think I've made my mind up already. So, good game this one as well. This guy really isn't like all that, but he certainly has a nous to know what he's doing, which is means it's a good test, you know. All right, into him again there. Good scoop turn there. Really, really clean scoop turn. It's beautiful football again. Suarez is basically in here. Let's bang that from there. I red timed that as well, and it almost went in. Coming to the end of the game now, guys. Very, very clean performance. I think all 5 goals from Rodrygo. Maybe one from somebody else. Oh. He just does have the skill moves on deck. It's really, really like... He is literally just a B-Tech VJ. That is honestly exactly how he feels to me. A B-Tech Vinicius Jr. Oh, look at that. Oh, my. Oh. Wow. This Rodrygo card's brilliant. Let's get into the final part of the review. Alright, guys. So, review done on Rodrygo. We played one game with him. He got 5 goals. The only way I can really describe the card is like a B-Tech version of Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. is a lot better, but that doesn't mean Rodrygo's bad. So maybe like a C or you know, D-Tech version of Rodrygo. Oh, sorry, Vinicius Jr. He feels absolutely brilliant on the ball. His dribbling is incredible. He feels very, very fast. But one thing that's really, really letting this card down, I don't think it's worth boosting with a chemistry style unless you boost it with an architect to get the plus 15, is his strength. His strength does feel really, really low. It's also to do with his body type, of course. He feels like 40 strength. He feels like Jesus Navas kind of strength, which is an issue at this point in the game when so many players are so juiced. he needs a bigger strength. He needs like 80 strength to really be viable in that regard. I like having players that are able to left stick dribble really well, have the skill moves, and are able to have the good strength as well. Players like your Cantona, your Avia, players like that. But he is missing the strength, of course. Doesn't mean to say he's a bad card, though. It just is a bit of an issue in my personal experience playing FIFA this year. As I said, he's really, really fast. His shooting's brilliant. His passing is actually really viable for over the tops, general through balls, and good double X's. And obviously, his dribbling is insane. He feels really good on the left stick dribbling. Really, really sticky. Great skill moves, and they perform very fast. Like the way they animate and the way the animations go, he performs them quicker than a Cantona would, or a Suarez fuck birthday, or an Avia. That is a massive positive with the card. He does feel really good in that regard. The only thing that I really had a problem with was his strength. Really, really good finishing. Really good shot power. Decent finesse shots. They weren't the best. They were better on his weak foot than they were his strong foot, which is his right foot. I think he just gets too much venom on them on his strong foot, which is really strange. So if you are a bit of a finesse merchant, do them on his weak foot and they will be better for you. Like the card though, let's go through and rate his stats out of 10. So pace, I'm going to give a 9 out of 10. He feels really, really fast. Obviously with his small body type and his height as well being quite small. His agility and balance being really high as well. He does feel really nice on the sprint boost. And of course, just generally, he feels absolutely rapid. Shooting, I'm also going to give a 9 out of 10. Likes his finesse shots on his weak foot. Likes his finishing. He hits his shots with a lot of power, regardless of if it's a finesse shot or not. You can really feel that big upgrade we've given him to the shot power with the Deadeye. He is really, really well versed in the shooting categories. Absolutely. Passing, I'm going to give an 8.5 out of 10. His over the tops were really nice. His general through balls were really good. And his double X's were nice. Obviously, the Deadeye is boosting that as well. The short pass at 99 and the vision at 99 means his passing is going to be brilliant anyway. So, nothing wrong with his passing. Definitely suits the middle camera. We're going to talk about that right at the end about his best position. But liked his passing. Also, dribbling is going to be a 9.5 out of 10. Whilst he is low in a few areas, his reactions and ball control are a bit low. If you want to try boost them as well, you can maybe go for a Maestro. I think a Maestro is a good chemistry style for this card also. But I do really like his dribbling. Really nice sprint boost, I've already said. Really fast skill moves. The animations perform really quickly. Have nothing really bad to say about his dribbling. As I said, this was probably his best area. So got to rate him very highly here. And then his physicals, his stamina is great, but he does feel really, really, really weak. So I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10. It's a big issue for me. If you guys prefer the left stick dribbling more than anything, then this will be one of your favourite cards on the game. If you do really value strength in the final third, then you might not like this card as much as other people would. I still like him, but the strength is just a bit too low for my liking at this stage of the game. I'm going to rate this card an 8.5 out of 10. For value, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 because he is really good and fodder is quite cheap. Last thing to say on the card about his best positions, you've got to play him as either a second striker or a middle cam. If you play him at Ram or Lam, what will happen is he'll just get bodied by the fullbacks all the time that are as quick as him, which is an issue, and that's the only issue I have with the card. Like him a lot, guys, but if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell so you don't miss a player review. But guys, that's going to be it from me for now, so take care.